Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new LP project where I'll be tackling, personally, one of my favourite games of all time, Banjo-Kazooie. A game I love to death, and I'll do my best to show why in this LP. Enjoy this awesome intro. Okay, now one thing you might have found that's slightly different if you played the N64 version of this game is that the very beginning, with all the intros going on, might be a bit of a change compared to what you're used to. Throughout the whole majority of this LP, I'm mainly going to be playing through the Xbox 360 version for quality purposes, making sure it's in HD and everything. But there will be times where I'm going to jump between the two, just to show you a couple of differences here and there. In fact, how about we look at one now, where we take a look at the intro to the N64 version. Yeah, the N64 version has a lot more animations and stuff going on at the very beginning of the game, what with the N64 logo being animated and everything. But another difference you might have noticed is if I hop over to the Xbox 360 version, the xylophone that Mumbo plays says Microsoft Game Studios, which is all well and good. But on the N64 version, when it falls down, it says Nintendo instead. I know these aren't absolutely huge and revolutionary differences that you'll notice, but I don't know. I just thought it would be really fun to point them out in the LP and stuff, because I don't know, just whenever I play a game, I'm always keen at looking at the differences of it, particularly with Rayman 2. But moving away from that, we might want to get on with the game. Game 1 has my main game file completed in 7 hours. Game 2 is what my practice file shall be, but of course, for this LP, I'm going to be playing through Game 3 because Banjo's playing the Game Boy. It just seemed fitting. So, let's just start our adventure and enjoy the cutscene. And of course, that's the intro right there. Now, if you was paying attention to the cutscene in the game, on the Xbox 360 version, where Banjo's bed is, the picture that you see in the background is just a normal screenshot of one of the worlds we're going to be going to. But the thing that makes it more special on the N64 version is that the picture in the background is a screenshot of Banjo-Kazooie in beta development. So that was during one of the test levels, if you will, which I think is rather cool. Not to mention the sound effects are also additional as well. Now that's the thing that I don't really get. I don't understand how the sound effects are present on the N64 version, yet when ported to the Xbox 360, which clearly had a lot more memory and RAM to deal with, for some reason that just got rid of it. So the idea of Gruntilda basically kidnapping Tooty and taking her off and things, and then just having no sound effects, or even like dust or the curtains flicking about, I don't know, it just completely ruins it. Also, I do find that on the Xbox 360 version, I don't know, it might be just me, but I feel like the musical cues for like all the musical pieces that Grant Kirkhope has made are slightly out of sync in the Xbox 360 version, because on the N64 it's all timed with the cutscenes going on. I don't know, maybe that's just because in the PAL versions it runs at a lower frame rate compared to how smooth it runs on the Xbox 360. That's another reason, but why, by the way, I'm playing the Xbox 360 version, because of the frame rate and the quality. It just seems more watchable in this time period, you know? I mean, nowadays, you have to mainly try to get at least your videos in HD. It either has to be 720p or even 1080p, one of the two, but still. I would, I suppose, talk over the dialogue and stuff, but I mean, most of the language is pretty gibberish here and there. So most of the time, I'm just going to talk over the dialogue and you can read it at your own pace. Except you can actually speed up the text by holding down the A button or so in order to speed through it. But a fun little Easter egg I want to show off is the molehills. Even though he told me that if I wanted to learn all the tutorials now, and I said no, if you talk to him again, and you do this a couple of times, something bad will happen. I'm still not helping you, so go away. So let's just try it another time. This isn't funny now. Stop calling me. Okay, how about once more? This is your last warning. Don't do it again. Okay. You've asked for this. I'm erasing your save game. 3, 2, 1. No! We're sorry, Bottles. We won't do it again. Okay. let's get on with rescuing Tooty now then, shall we? That's also another reason why I would not ever read everything going on. Stop wasting time, Banjo! Tooty needs rescuing. Okay, we're going. But yes, that's another reason why I would not really read all of the dialogue and stuff, because, I mean, I would occasionally just screw things up here and there. It was quite lucky for me in Majora's Mask, since the majority of my time, reading all of it and stuff, most of the time in that, it went good, but I don't think it would go that well in Banjo. Except, okay, episode 1 is mainly just going to be a quick old introduction to the whole side of the worlds. The main collectibles and that will come in the next episode or so, but what I'm mainly just going to be doing, just to get you immersed in the world of Banjo-Kazooie, and that is collecting all of these Honeycomb Pieces. Because what it mainly has in this game is every time you collect 6 of those Honeycomb Pieces, you get given an extended side to your health. In other words, similar to, I suppose, when you pick up a heart tank in Mega Man X. And you may want to keep an eye out on those, because believe me, the more health you have, the easier it'll become, particularly on the final boss. And you'll see what I mean when we get to that much later down the line. Except honestly, even though this game is quite big for collectibles, I've beaten and played this game so many times that I can just breeze through this game in like a couple of hours or so. Well, maybe not a couple actually. That'd be pretty impressive, I will say. But I mean, my usual playtime on this nowadays now is usually around like, what, 6 to 7 hours in terms of completion and stuff, depending on how well I do on the last level, because I do often screw up a lot on that area. Now, one thing I could have done actually is say I do accept the training, but it would make the video go on for a hell of a lot longer, and I do not really want that to happen also, because if you say yes and that, you basically have to find all the molehills, and then he teaches you the moves going on. But I'm just like, I already know what to do and stuff. I just want to get a main kickstart to the adventure, which I really like how Rareware do that at the start, because it means that, you know, they've acknowledged that if people have played this game before, maybe they don't want to sit through the whole tutorial level and learn the basics, even though they know what they're doing. And I like that they do that, really. But yeah, as you saw right there, I collected all those 6 Honeycomb Pieces, and now I've got an extended bit to my health, which will really help out also. But we're pretty much coming towards the end of the first level. By the way, in case you're unaware, this is known as Spiral Mountain, a rather iconic place for the Banjo-Kazooie series, pretty much through all the games, actually. So, you're ready to tackle the witch now? We sure are! Show us the way, Bottle Boy. Cross the bridge to enter Gruntilda's lair. Look out for me inside. Good luck. Indeed we shall. And at a time like this, I'm going to hit my mic because I'm so clever. Nope, I reckon I'm going to call off this episode right here for Banjo-Kazooie. So take care, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.